There have been quite a number of UFO photographs taken over the years. That is a Billy Meyer photograph, a little dark, I'm afraid. But how many people have heard the sound of a UFO? Now, I have a piece of tape which I believe is a UFO and was recorded over Aldershot in Hampshire on the night of the 20th of October 1978. It was an overcast night, complete cloud cover. The cloud level was about 1,500 feet. And the time was about 11 o'clock, and this noise started up all over the town, fairly large town, and people heard it all over the town. Went on for about 20 minutes. Now, it wasn't possible to see if there was a craft above, but there's a very interesting postscript to this event. Okay, so what I'll do is play you a few minutes now of the sound that was recorded actually by a student. His father came and said, "What's that noise?" And he quickly popped a microphone out of his bedroom window. Now remember, this was many years before the modern car alarms, where these darn things keep going off and you hear them hooting away for maybe half an hour. This sound went high and low in frequency, speeded up and slowed down. So it wasn't a regular beat, and as I say, it was heard over many square miles. So there was speculation as to whether it was a UFO or not. The interesting thing was that about 2 years later, I was attending an international UFO conference in London, and I played this, such as I played this to you this morning. And after I'd finished my talk, two Mexican, at least they introduced themselves as Mexicans, came up and spoke to me, and they're very interesting what they had to say. One was Senor Eduardo Castro, and the other was Sergio Sanchez. They were attending the International UFO Conference in London. They'd stated that they'd heard a similar noise while scuba diving. This was in Mexico. They were at a depth of 30 meters in a lake called Lake El Chichica, and this noise came through the water. Now, you've heard stories or reports of UFOs coming up out of the sea and out of the water. Jorge Martin mentioned some cases yesterday around Puerto Rico. Now, it seems quite probable that these craft UFOs are independent or operating independent of our atmosphere, have no need to breathe our atmosphere, and so their craft are totally closed. It's quite possible and probable that if they want to stay out of sight, then what is simpler than hiding down at the bottom of the sea or hiding at the bottom of a lake? If they're capable of travelling through the atmosphere, then they could be just as easily capable of travelling at high speed underwater. In fact, we know that underwater ASDIC has picked up fast-moving craft of some kind in the sea.